please welcome your host, Anthony Davis. Welcome to Stakeout, TV's ruthless and compelling quiz show, where the players bring £250 into the studio to play the game. The players have to pick on each other to survive. They have to take risks to win. Losers are eliminated, but winners can keep on winning and turn their starting stake of £250 into thousands of pounds. So let's play Stakeout. We matched their starting stake of £250 with a further £250, giving them £500 with which to play the game. Now, last time, we just finished playing Cashing In. So before we pick up, let me reintroduce our players and tell you how their cash totals stand so far. Now, Andy, I see you're holding £600 at the moment. Remember, you started the game with 500, so you've pushed up a little bit there. Now, Barbara, you've got £600, which is good. Martin, you're ahead with £900. But Gary, you're right there in the lead with £1,500. Now, Gary, I can see that your supporters seem to have left the studio. Have they gone off to spend all the money you won previously?
No, they haven't. Duty called and they've had to go back to work, unfortunately.
They've gone back to work, but that's quite all right. Well, I'm sure you'll do very well all by yourself. Well, let's move on and play Face Off. This is where Stakeout becomes personal, as it's time for our players to pick on each other. I'm going to ask them each in turn to select a player to play against, a question category to play with, and a stake to play for. We'll play face-off until only 2 players remain. Now, Gary, as you're in the lead, you get to go first. Pick a player, pick a category, and pick a stake. The most you can play for is everything your opponent has, as long as you can match it. So who is it going to be?
I'll have to pick Barbara, I'm afraid.
OK, going to pick Barbara. And now a category from the following: sport, movies, history, geography or literature is what we have.
Sport, please. Sport,
OK. And now an amount to play for. I see that Barbara's holding £600 at the moment. How much of her money would you like to take?
300, please.
£300, OK. Well, it's a face-off. It's between Gary and Barbara for £300. Stand by on your buzzers, please. Here comes the question. How many red balls are there in a frame of... Gary?
15.
15 in a frame of snooker. Well done. You've just taken £300 from Barbara. Martin, it's time now for your face-off. I need you to choose a player to play against, please, Martin.
I'll choose Barbara.
You'll choose Barbara. OK, now a question category from the following: movies, history, geography or literature. What's it going to be?
I'll have literature, please.
Literature, OK. Now, how much of Barbara's money are you prepared to take on this?
£200.
£200, OK. Well, it's a face-off between Martin and Barbara for £200. Stand by on your buzzers. Here comes the question. Which natural historian is best remembered for his 1859 book, The Origin of Species? Barbara.
Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin is correct. Well done. You've just added £200. Andy, it's time now for your face-off question. I need you to choose a player to play against, please, Andy.
I'll choose Barbara.
You'll choose Barbara. Very good. And now a category, please, from the following: movies, history or geography.
I'll go for movies.
Movies, very good. And now, how much of Barbara's money would you like to win here?
I'll say £300.
£300. OK, well, it's a face-off between Andy and Barbara for £300. Stand by on the buzzers. Here comes your question. Which actor appeared in the title role of Tim Burton's first Batman movie? Andy.
Val Kilmer.
It's not Val Kilmer, no. Barbara, I can offer it to you if you buzz in.
Michael Keaton.
It is Michael Keaton. Very well done indeed. Just got there. You've added £300. Now, Barbara, it's time for your face-off, so choose a player to play against.
Andy, please.
Playing against Andy, OK. And now a category from the following: history or geography.
History.
History. And now, how much would you like to play for? Andy's holding £300 there. Now, if you want to play him out of the game, you can take the full amount.
£200.
£200, OK. She's obviously a fan of yours, Andy. OK, well, here we go. It's a face-off between Barbara and Andy for £200. Stand by on your buzzers. Here comes the question. In 1913, which suffragette leader was sentenced... Andy.
Emily Pankhurst.
Emmeline Pankhurst is correct. Well done. You've just taken £300. Now, we're going to refresh the category board right now, as you've all had a face-off. And, Gary, it's your turn to go. So, please choose a player to play against.
I'll try Martin.
You'll try Martin. Very good. And now a category from the following: TV, food, pop, politics or science and nature.
Pop, please.
Pop, you do like those pop questions, don't you?
Yeah.
OK, now how much would you like to play for? Martin's holding £700 right now.
350.
£350. OK, well, it's a face-off between Gary and Martin. It's for £350. Stand by on the buzzers. Here comes the question. Which member of Five has in the past been linked romantically with Caprice, Danny Bear, Gary?
J.
It is Jay. Jay Brown. Very good indeed. You get the money. OK, Martin? It's time for your face-off. A player to play against.
Andy, please.
Playing against Andy, and now a category from the following: TV, food, politics, or science and nature.
TV, please.
TV, OK. Now, how much of Andy's money are you prepared to take on this?
150, please.
£150. OK, it's a face-off between Martin and Andy for £150. Here comes the question. In Countdown, contestants have to make the longest possible word. Andy.
9 letters.
9 letters is correct. Very well done indeed. Andy, it's time now for your face-off. Please choose a player to play against.
I'll take on Martin, then.
You'll take on Martin. And now a category from the following: food, politics, or science and nature.
Science and nature.
Science and nature. And now how much money are you prepared to take here? Martin's holding £200.
Let's take his £200.
Let's take his £200, OK? You're feeling good about this. I can feel it. All right, here we go. It's a face-off. It's between Andy and Martin for Martin's £200. Stand by on your buzzers. Here comes the question. A is the symbol for which unit of electrical current? Andy.
Amps.
Amps is correct. Very well done. Now, Martin, I'm afraid you've dropped down to nothing. He's taken your money. You've been bankrupted. It's time for you to leave Stakeout.
I feel OK. I would have liked to have won, but not to be today, I don't think. I was outplayed by better players. I think tonight I'll hopefully get home and cry myself to sleep.
OK, Barbara, it's time for your face-off. Please choose a player to play against.
Andy.
Andy, she's playing against you. OK, now a category from the following. You have food or politics left to you.
I'll go for food.
You'll go for food, which is nice. And now, how much of Andy's money would you like to play for? He's holding £850 at the moment.
500.
£500. OK, well, it's a face-off. It's between Barbara and Andy for £500. Stand by on the buzzers. Here comes the question. From what is lava bread made? Barbara.
Sorry.
Time out, I'm afraid. Andy, I can offer it to you if you buzz in.
Seaweed.
It is seaweed. Very well done indeed. That knocks Barbara down to £100. Now, we have to refresh the category board as we've all played a face-off. And, Gary, it's time for your face-off. So please choose a player to play against.
It'll have to be Barbara.
It'll have to be Barbara. Now, a category from the following: sport, movies, history, geography, or literature.
Sport, please.
For sport, all right. Now, how much of Barbara's money are you going to take?
£100.
£100, a little glint in the eye. OK, well, here it comes. It's a face-off. It's between Gary and Barbara. It's for £100. If he gets this, Barbara, I'm afraid you're out of the game. So stand by on your buzzers. Here comes the question. Opponents duel on a mat called the piste in which combat sport? Gary.
Fencing.
It is fencing. You take £100 from Barbara. Barbara, I'm afraid you're down to nothing. You've been bankrupted. It's time for you to leave the game.
My message to Gary would be, fair play to him, he's been playing all day, but it's time to let a woman win a game, Gary.
Let's have a look at how those money totals stand right now. Andy, you've got £1,350, but Gary still ahead with £2,250. We're down to 2 players, so let's play All or Nothing. As the name suggests, one of you will leave with nothing. The other will take the lot. All or Nothing is a buzzer round head-to-head. The stakes start at £100 and rise rapidly. Get it right and you win the stake from your opponent. Now, when you can no longer match the stake, you'll play for what you have left. Sudden death or double your stake. Andy, you've got £1,350. Gary, you've got £2,250. So there's £3,600 to play for. Good luck to you both. Here comes the first question. Which atoll of the Marshall Islands lends its name? Gary.
Bikini.
Bikini is correct for £100. In which movie of 2001 does Sandra Bullock feature as an undercover agent competing in a beauty pageant? Gary?
Miss Congeniality.
It is Miss Congeniality for £200. The next question is worth £300. Which former Conservative cabinet minister attracted the nickname Tarzan? Gary?
Michael Heseltine.
Michael Heseltine is correct. Well done for £300. The next one is worth £400. What name is given to the bluish-green coating seen on corroded Andy?
Verdigris.
Verdigris on corroded copper. Well done for £400. The next question is for £500. Anne is the daughter of Meg Matthews and which Oasis? Gary?
Noel Gallagher.
Noel Gallagher is correct. Well done for £500. OK, the next question is sudden death. Andy, you've only got £650, which means if you get this wrong, you're out of the game. Listen up. What sort of creature was TV's Gentle Ben? Andy?
A bear.
He was a bear. Very well done indeed. Up to £1,300 now. The next question is therefore worth £1,300. Listen carefully. What's the second book of the Old Testament? Andy?
Exodus.
Is correct. Very well done indeed. The next question, again, worth £1,000. Listen carefully. Which best-selling novelist penned Tilly Trotter and the Cinder Path? Gary?
Catherine Cookson.
Was Catherine Cookson, indeed. Very well done. You're up to £2,000 now. £1,600 is now the sudden death question. It's neck and neck right now. Listen carefully. Pikachu is a prominent figure. Andy?
Pokemon.
Pokemon is correct. Well done indeed. Gary, you're down to £400 now. It could be sudden death for you. You've played through many games now. This could be your one out. Listen carefully. The England footballer Steve McManaman scored for which? Gary?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid is correct. Very well done. 800, you're back in the game. Listen carefully. £800 is the sudden death question. What type of animal is Poussin? Andy?
Fish.
It's not fish. No, Gary, you can buzz in.
A bird.
It's not a bird. No, I'm afraid. So the next question is worth £800 again. Listen carefully. In 1863, which US president delivered his... Gary?
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Very good indeed. Got in there very quickly. OK, the next question worth £1,600. Gary, you're behind. Again, this could be it for you. On which everyday objects can you find the signature of Merlin Lowther? Gary?
Banknotes.
Banknotes is correct. Well done. Andy, you're down to £400 now. So we play this question for £400. Here it comes. The name of which popular Orient art and science... Andy?
Origami.
It's not origami. No, Gary, I'll give you the full question. Listen carefully. You can buzz in. The name of which popular Oriental art and science represents the Chinese words for wind and water?
Yin and Yang.
You didn't buzz in, and that's the incorrect answer, I'm afraid. So the next question, again, is worth £400. Listen carefully. In communications, which method of signalling involves... Gary?
Morse.
Not Morse, no. Andy, listen carefully to the full question. In communications, which method of signalling involves the use of two small handheld flags? Yes.
Semaphore.
It is, of course, semaphore. Well done. Now, Andy, you're down to £800. It's sudden death for you. Remember, Gary's won a lot of money so far. He's banked an awful lot of money. Do you want to let him have it again? I'm not so sure. So listen very, very carefully. This could be it. Which actor starred opposite Claire Danes in the 1996 film Romeo and... Gary?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio, it is indeed. Well done, you've just taken £800 from Andy, which means, Andy, I'm afraid you're down to nothing. You've been bankrupted by our champion. It's time for you to leave Stakeout.
I feel very disappointed. It was a great, enjoyable game, very nerve-wracking, but I'm really annoyed at myself for not having won it.
I did feel threatened by Andy. He'd been in a dodgy situation early in the game, but he'd managed to build up his money into such a position where I think it gave him a lot of confidence and made it more dangerous.
Congratulations to Gary, our current Stakeout champion. You came to the game with £250, which you've played into £3,600. You can now bank £3,350, leaving you with £250 to bring back to Stakeout to play for a fifth and final time. Will you play again?
Yes, I will.
I bet you will. Excellent. Well, as this is your 4th win, if we add today's winnings to your winnings from last time, you've now banked a staggering £12,125. We're going to take a break now. When we come back, we'll bring on Gary's 3 new challenges. Join us then. Welcome back to Stakeout, the game where the players battle to steal each other's money. Our current champion, Gary, has just won his 4th game and has now banked £12,125. So let's meet his 3 new challengers. Good to see you. Welcome to the programme. Your name is?
I'm Dave.
Hi there, Dave. Let me take the money from you straight away, please. £250 to play the game. Where have you come from today?
I've come from Longford in Middlesex.
Longford, very nice. And who have you brought with you?
I brought my wife, Sarah.
Hi there, Sarah. You OK?
Hi. Yes, thank you.
That's good. Well, he's on the hot seat here, so we'll wish him luck, shall we? Enjoy the programme.
Thank you very much.
OK, Gary, well, we've met many, many times. Let me take the money from you if I can. £250. You're our current champion. You've banked a lot of money right now. So you think you can do it again?
I certainly hope so. It'd be nice to go out undefeated.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? OK, enjoy the show.
OK.
And your name is?
Jo.
Hi there, Jo. Good to see you. Let me take the money from you, please. £250 in cash to play the game. Who are these supporters?
This is my friend Margaret and my sister-in-law Angie.
Margaret and Angie, welcome to the show. Where are you from?
Southend.
From Southend. Lovely, OK. Well, enjoy the programme and we'll keep our fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
And finally, good to see you. Your name is?
David.
Hi there, David. Let me take the money from you. You've got that in your top pocket there. Marvellous. £250 in cash. Where have you come from?
From Boston.
From Boston? Not over the river?
No, Boston, Lincolnshire.
Boston, Lincolnshire. And who do you have with you?
That's my wife, Teresa.
Hi there, Teresa. Welcome to the programme. OK, well, I have £1,000 of our contestants' money. Let's play Stakeout. Let's find out what the supporters had to say about their players.
I think Dave stands a fairly good chance of winning because he stays very calm. But of course, you never know what the other competitors are going to be like.
Jo is a very friendly girl, really good fun to be with, and very, very lively. Jo's quite good under pressure. I think she seems pretty relaxed today, so hopefully she'll be quite comfortable with the game.
To sum David up, I would say he's kind, generous, considerate, all the good things, but then I am biased because I'm married to him.
There can only be one winner on this game, so some of those supporters are going to be very disappointed. Now, each player came to the studio with £250. We're going to match that with another £250, giving them a starting stake of £500. The aim of the game, as always, is to bankrupt the other players, win their cash and stay on as a champion. Plenty of chances for you to win and lose your cash. We start with All In. I'm going to ask you a question with 3 possible answers. A stake of £75 has been taken from each of you, which means there's £300 up for grabs on every question. Whoever answers correctly splits the pot. Here comes your first question. Which British politician renounced the hereditary title of Viscount Sandsgate in 1963? A. Alec Douglas Hume, B. Quinton Hogg, or C. Tony Benn? Select your answer now, please. And, of course, the answer was C, Tony Benn. And I can see that that time, just 2 of you getting it right, so you 2 get your stake back. OK, here comes the second question. Played by actress Una Stubbs, what was the name of Alf Garnett's daughter? A. Shirley, B. Rita, or C. Doreen? Select your answer now, please. The answer I was looking for was B, Rita. 3 of you get that right. Dave getting it wrong that time, I'm afraid. OK, third question for you. Listen very carefully. From which cereal is polenta traditionally made? A, oats, B, wheat, or C, maize? Select your answer now. The answer I'm looking for is C, maize. All getting that except for Dave again there, Dave. I think you've got to think a little harder on this one, OK? Fourth and final question now. Do listen carefully. Bathsheba Everdeen is the heroine of which Hardy novel? A. Jude the Obscure, B. The Trumpet Major, or C. Far from the Madding Crowd? Select your answer now, please. The answer we were looking for is C, Far from the Madding Crowd. Just Gary getting it right that time. OK, well, let's have a look at how the cash totals stand right now. Dave, you're holding £350. Now, do remember, we started the game with 500, so you have dropped by 150 there. You're going to have to work a little bit harder to push that up. Joe and David, you're both holding £400 at the moment, but, of course, out there in the lead is the current champion, Gary, with £850. That's how the cash totals stand. Now we'll give the players a chance to take money from the bank in cashing in. Each player gets one chance to cash in. We ask them a question, but do not give them the 3 possible answers. Before I tell them those answers, they've got to decide how much of their money to stake on getting it right. Get it right, and they double their stake. Get it wrong, and the other players get a chance to win that stake from them. Now, Gary, you're in the lead, so you get to go first. Here's your question. Old London Bridge was reconstructed at Lake Havasu, a town in which American state? That's the question. How much are you prepared to stake on getting it right? You're holding £850 at the moment, Gary.
800.
£800. OK, well, you seem quite sure. Here are the 3 possible answers. A, Arkansas, B, Alabama, or C, Arizona. Select your answer now, please. You've chosen C, and I can tell you that Arizona is the correct answer. Very well done indeed. Joe, it's time for your cashing in question. Listen carefully, here it comes. Who had their first UK hit single with California Dreamin'? That's the question. You've got £400 there, Joe. How much are you prepared to stake on getting it right?
£100.
£100, OK. The 3 possible answers are A, the Mamas and the Papas, B, Jan and Dean, or C, the Beach Boys. Select your answer now, please, Joe. OK, you've chosen C. I'm afraid the answer is A, the Mamas and the Papas, so that is incorrect, which means we have to go to a buzzer question. I'm afraid we can't do that there because that sound means that we've come to the end of the programme. But don't worry, we will continue this as soon as we can next time, so join us then on Stakeout.